Hello everyone. Welcome again. Very funny. Anyways, um, so today I had a great stream, and I promised a couple videos, so here's the first one now. Should be posting this in a little bit. Um, this is the announcement for a new game. And I spread a little bit more news of the new RPG that I'm doing called Tales of the Fallen Knight. Anyway, please take a look. I don't know what other games I really want to make, but I do have another one that is gonna be now almost out of the idea phase, and I'll explain it because it's basically out of the idea phase and now into the if I should do it or not. So this is actually, you know what? It's in development now. Basically,
I'm gonna change my freaking boundary because I ain't gonna sit.
so VR is now big, and you know there's another thing missing. We got sports, we got social games, but there's something missing here. We got battle royale. Sorry, almost forgot about that. There's one thing missing.
What?
The one thing that most everyone plays, and it starts with an R, RPGs. That's right.
Roleplay games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the literal gun thing. RPG.
And I will confirm. I will not deny it. It's confirmed. I'm making a RPG for VR. That you.
Oh!
That is, it's actually still, it needs to be scripted of how it's going to be playing out. But I can explain that, basically, you'll start out with nothing and work your way up. Kind of like RPGs. Basically, mostly based off of RPGs that I've played. There will be a heart container system, like in Zelda titles. So where you can collect, well, it's gonna be a little bit different because there's not gonna be like heart containers. I'm not gonna reuse that idea. There's gonna be other things. So I'm thinking on what it is you'll be getting this a button whenever you defeat a boss, and you could just click it at any point to gain extra life. Technically not. Technically it's not the. You won't gain an extra heart. You'll just gain an extra life. So that means you'll be able to come back. And
one of my main avatars got deleted.
Oh, that sucks. Well, that sucks.
Well, what type of freaking avatars are there? Which one of your avatars that got deleted?
Ah!
Yeah, I can explain a little bit more of the game that I'm going to be working on. The VR RPG. It has a...
Holy crap.
It's just... It has no title yet, so now... it will basically be explained as the name... Whenever I explain this VR RPG, it will be called VR RPG Untitled. So, you might as well call it that for now. Until I release the title and a trailer. I usually announce titles, usually during a trailer. So.
Emerald or
and
Wolf.
I usually put trailers out on stream and to experience
Wolf.
it live.
Wolf.
Yeah.
Help!
What?
Since when was this allowed in your school?
What? Sorry, people with spider. I don't know what it's called. Spider-phobia. Sorry about that. Sorry if you're scared of that. Don't worry. Just watch the video. Just watch the video version. This will be an entire video. Also, it will have a.
Spider phobia is arachnophobia.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this will be the me explaining will be of what basically announcing what these are. Will be also videos and it will just be whatever it is, announcement, and then
I will fight.
it will just be the clip of this. But anyways, let me explain more of this RPG. Now,
I will defeat.
there's probably something you're wondering about.
I will defeat you.
What weapons will be in there? Because in every RPG, there's weapons, right? Well, we have the classic sword. You know, classic. You have to have a sword in an RPG.
Wait, I'm gonna get more weapons.
But yeah, basically, yep, there will be a sword. It won't look like this. There's again,
There should be a giant enemy
there's gonna be
spider
no
as
new
boss fight.
trailers or any designs or anything. They're just ideas and announcements that of games that I'm working on for VR.
Well, as a boss fight, there should be a giant enemy spider.
No, I don't think there's gonna be a spider, but I mean,
Why?
again, it's still in the idea process, so I'll think about it.
A VR roleplay game,
And then
roleplay
there
game.
will be,
Yep.
there will also be for the weapons a spear. You have to have the spear. The spear is also a throwable weapon, but like the tridents in Minecraft, when they have royalty, they'll come back to you. So that's basically the spear. So you can't really lose weapons. And there'll also be for weapons knives. You'll get knives. There will be knives.
Beginner's weapon.
So yeah, basically you'll start out with someone. I'm not gonna explain who because that will be spoilers. But I'll probably put the guy in the trailer. Or I did not really spoilers. I just don't want to announce it yet, and I don't know who it's gonna be. So they'll give you a starting knife that you'll be able to defeat enemies with. There will be no guns. I don't want to add guns in an RPG. That would be weird. Especially a VR RPG.
Pay to win RPG.
Also, don't worry. You don't have to. There will be no in-game content, but maybe DLC.
Something happened.
All these games will also, I just want to say this now, all these games will be on Steam VR and Oculus Quest platforms. And maybe some will be on Rift. If some of you only play on Rift. I don't know who would, because I don't think anyone has a Rift anymore. I mean, some people do. But they usually only play Steam VR with it. But if you are on Oculus Rift platforms and you only want to play on Oculus Rift, some of these titles will be released. The ones that I think are good enough for the Rift.
Index.
I don't think that's... Yeah. I don't think that's going to be the one. Anyways. In this game, like in this RPG game, I'm going to say this, like in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and in some other games, you'll be able to have the option, you don't have to be able to, well, jump and climb things. But it will have a limitation. One, you will not be able to get into areas early with the climbing. So there will be barriers that will be forcing you that you can't climb. But I will make it so you can climb things. Just you can't go on top of places and yeah. But it's just an option. You don't have to have it, but it will be an available option. Now, for these games that I'm explaining, now you're probably asking, will they have hand tracking? Because hand tracking is a new feature. It may. But I'm thinking if I should do it, but it's not official yet. But I probably will include hand tracking for people who don't really have good controllers or just don't want to do anything like that. Oh hey, Sean's here. Tell him to join the stream VC. Oh wait, I need.
Sean, join the stream voice chat.
Wait, hold on. Let me get him in.
And
Let me let him in. I don't know if I'm able to let him in yet. Oh wait, hold on. He's not in. That's probably why. he hasn't joined yet.
I don't think he's on Discord. John, get on Discord.
Alright, you should be able to get in now.
Where is he on?
Nope.
Where? Orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange juice, orange. You're not on. John, are you watching the stream?
There.
Did he
Hi,
join?
Sean. Everyone who doesn't know, this is Shawnee Deluxe.
He's okay, I guess.
He's my best friend in real life, and he will be in probably about all my videos, some not, maybe not all of them, but most of them, and in most of my streams. Anyways, well, let me keep explaining. So yeah, these games may have hand tracking. I just gotta check if, and probably by then when I release these games, maybe the Oculus will finally get up and put hand tracking built into the, well, out of beta, basically. Out of beta. Oculus will do that. But hand tracking will not be available to Steam VR and Oculus Rift because they don't have the capabilities. But if you're on Steam VR, I'll see if I can implement full body tracking into the RPG. So you can have hand tracking. I know. Crazy. This is a lot to take in. I know. Sorry about that. But anyways, let me explain more of this RPG. You guys probably want to know more. Let me go back to the weapons. There's not just 3 weapons. There will also be pickable up items, and you could use those as weapons sometimes if you need them. So, like, say you could pick up chairs and use them as weapons, or if you're in the outside, you can, like. It's weird. It's a weird system that I'm gonna have to figure it out. And I'll try to see if, for people who don't speak English, I'll try to see if they can get better, some translation. You won't have the, available to the voice, you don't have the option, basically, if you're in the different versions of the game, because they'll, probably...
Or will you?
No, we don't have people who speak other languages. We don't know people not that many.
No.
But we'll basically... Alright, let me keep explaining. So, there will also be defensions. There'll be different types of armor, but there'll be lots of types, too many to name. But I will not name them yet, due to, well, I haven't decided what the armors should be. There will be shields. There will be a whole bunch of other shields as well. And there will be also side quests. Now, some people are asking about, well, probably I don't know if people are thinking about it. I know some people are thinking about it. The inventory system. Now, you'll have infinite inventory, basically. You can collect whatever you want and you won't get full. But I will say...
Non-realistic.
Basically, yeah. But... it will... limit some things. Like, say, if I add explosives, they'll only limit a certain amount of explosives, or arrows, or, oh yeah, another weapon is bows. Well, every RPG has bows, or about every RPG. So yes, there will be a system for bows. Also, there will be mirrors. Mirror systems will be also in, where you can see your own guy. And now, the question that probably a lot of people are asking as well, is this game available with co-op? Or any form of multiplayer? Now, it will be able to solo, but it will not be online multiplayer. There's no way for that to work with an RPG. But you will be able to play with up to 3 more friends. But there's a twist. Some of the game won't be able to be played with friends. So you'll be able to play in probably the starting area, like the starting world. Also, we'll get to that later, and a couple others, but you won't be able to get to the final or any of the other stuff. And there's no main time. There are only mini games. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this: the whole game is you can do with friends, but it's none of the main quests or none of the main things you need to do. You can't do them. You can only get helped with side quests. Or basically, you'll only get help with what people want you to do. Also, battle system. I gotta talk about that. Yeah, there'll be a battle system, but I don't have any information on that yet, since I don't know what the capabilities of what I can do yet. So, now, for the big question. When's this game releasing? Well, I don't think... I'm gonna go for the same release date for the Wall Ball game, or for one of the games, I forgot which is well, not the same exact date, but sometime in December of 2021. Things change, I'll definitely update on everyone. I know this is not a VR title. Tales of the Fallen Knight is something I wanted to explain, because I kind of bring it out of nowhere. Anyways, basically, I won't explain any of the details of it, but I will say some things about it. So we're still, I think we're still on the release of July 8th. But, things could actually change. I know, sad. But I will say that this game will be well, it depends. This game, if it does good, I will make a sequel to this game. Well, I'm already started. I think I'm gonna script it, but I'm not gonna do anything with it other than scripting, because I love scripting. Until the first game is released, and if people like it. Because I'm gonna need some good feedback if I'm gonna know to make a sequel. And I won't explain anything other than that. I won't explain anything other than that about Tales of the Fallen Knight, but I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on it.
Sorry for interrupting, but you have to look at this.
What?
Look at the eyes.
I did. Alright, do I have anything for the viewers right now? I actually don't know. Possibly. I may have more VR news. But I need to take a second to think about it. The ideas. Really? That's all I really wanted to say about the game. But you know, this is going to be a long stream, so it actually depends.
Really long stream.
So if I think of anything that I'm possibly going to make, probably I want to, or by the end of the stream, at least announce 2 more titles. At least 2 more. 'Cause I want everyone to be hyped for for all the games. Trailers. Once I can make the trailers, gameplay trailers. Let me just say gameplay trailers. And let that kick in. Will be releasing some, well, I'll say the RPGs, gameplay, well, not gameplay, but like, I don't know, depends. The first trailer will be, I'm going to announce this now. The first trailer for it will be releasing right now. I'm joking, not right now. The first, it will, well, be released on a 1st, I know. And I'm going to say this, it will release on August, you know what, I'm going to say this now, it's not on 1st. It will be released on August 14th. If I can. That's the main release date for the first trailer of it. And the RPG will be releasing on Steam VR platforms and on the Quest 2 platforms, along with